Hi, I'm Allred. Welcome to Inspired by Pinterest, where I browse around Pinterest looking for creative pins by people like you and bring them to life each week, because there are many pins out there. You've got to agree that you've always wanted to try, but you just keep pinning. So let's take some time and actually create the crafts that we're pinning off of Pinterest. So today's a really fun one. It's my recycled containers. Now you might remember a little while ago I recycled some soda pop cans. Here's some earrings that I created that episode. And I still get rave reviews from a lot of the jewelry that I did for that episode. So I had a lot of fun. I've never been really big into recycling, so I thought, why not give this one a try? I had been pinning a lot of these pins for a while, and there were a few I wanted to check out. So first you're going to want to go to my board on Pinterest called Recycled Containers. I'm clever like that. And let's talk about a couple that really caught my eye. The first one is this beautiful jewelry stand created from Mountain Dew bottles. Now the gal, it's from epbot.com, and she did, what I loved is she used different sizes of Mountain Dew bottles to create this beautiful stand. She even dremeled out around some of the scoops of the bottom of the bottle to create the cup-like thing that you see in the stand. I thought that was gorgeous, but I didn't really want to recreate it, so I thought I'd feature it here on the show. And then this other one caught my eye. It was also created from the bottom of what looked like a 7-Up or a Mountain Dew bottle. And it's this cute little zipper container, and it's from homedesigning.com. And I just thought that was cute. They cut the bottoms of 2 bottles off and glued a zipper in it, and so you could open and shut it. Which gets me into my next thing, because this I did want to try out. This is actually from a really awesome blogger called Becky Ferrant from Inferently Creative. Now you can see all of my really cool notepads created from cereal boxes and different food boxes that may be in your pantry. It's super simple to do. You can, and I'm going to show you how. You can just take one of your favorite cereal boxes. I thought this was a fun one. This cool box, my son likes the cereal. Who wouldn't? There's chocolate in the middle. But it's actually embossed, so it's kind of raised up on it. And I thought, how much fun would it be to cut that out and make a notepad of it? So you just want to open this up flat. They're really easy to tear apart. And then just take a paper trimmer, an X-Acto knife, or some scissors and start cutting them down. Get creative with the placement. So I have this really cool image on the back I could use in this front image, and just cut them down and cut some paper to go on the inside. So that's what we've done on a lot of these here. So I just took a Special K Nutri-Grain type bar box, took some type paper, and then made it into this really fun notepad. This one I get a lot of comments on from my family. These are actually index cards in this one. And my daughter really loved that I used the top of the box here, this cute little part right here, and put those inside. Great, throw them in your bin in your kitchen or whatnot if your kids need a notepad to take to school. I thought these were cute. Let me show you how easy it is to do. So this is a Lucky Charm box, obviously, the front and the back. I've cut them down to fit my index cards. We have a lot of them at our house because our kids use them for school. Now this trick I learned from Becky. She takes painter sticks and puts one on each side. The nice reason for this is you get that nice pressure all the way across to hold it together while you're gluing it and it's drying. So flip it over, leaving about 1/4 of an inch. Take some clamps to hold the pressure on that. And then Becky uses Mod Podge. So if you have Mod Podge in your arsenal, go ahead. You're going to want to coat that 2 or 3 times, let it dry in between each time, and then run that along the top. But I'm going to teach you one of my favorite little tricks. This is caulk. It's just a silicone clear coating that you use to seal the frames around doors and windows. And it is one of my favorites to keep on hand. You're just going to, it comes out white, but it actually dries clear. So I just run that along the top. And then you're going to want to take a scrap piece of cardboard. I have a whole bunch of cereal boxes. And I like to just run that in along there. Kind of smooth it out. Don't worry if it's not perfect, because again, like I mentioned, it dries clear. And then I only put 1 coat on. The silicone works great for these notepads. I don't have to go back and mess with it after I've done it once. And then I twist these little buggers up, set it like that aside so that I can let it dry. Simple as that, super fun to do, a really fun craft for you, your teenagers. I even had a lot of fun. I couldn't stop. Look at all the notepads I have made from that. So I'm thankful that Becky shared that tip on her blog. This was another fun one that I'd seen on Pinterest. I was really interested in. Isn't that cool? I thought it was, they turned it into a little sandwich box so you could put some lunch in it, throw it in a pack or a sack, and keep it contained right in there. It's made from a milk gallon jug. Super easy to do. Here's one that I've cut down. I took a Sharpie marker so you could see kind of how I drew around this one. So you're going to want to cut 3 sides in very similar heights, leaving one long up towards the top so that these all fold in. And then see, it makes that same type of container. And then I just use some of these fun Velcros, sticky Velcros, to keep that in place. Super easy to use. Any type of scissors typically cut through this just fine. So if you're worried about it, the other tip I might want to share with you, there is a little bit of a seam that runs along these milk jugs. They make a great guide, so just cut into those to start with and then start shaping it. It's super fun. I thought this would be really cool, whether you use it for a snack pack or just to put some things in. I thought that was a clever way to reuse that. Another fun pin that I found on familyfun.com was this really cool coin purse made out of, this is actually pure almond silk dark chocolate. It's made out of those milk containers, the cardboard ones. Let me show you inside. It just makes this really cool fold. And I've lost the lid somewhere between here and my home. But put that lid on it, toss some change in it. You can do a lot of really fun things. Your kids can make this. They give you the pattern right on Family Fun. They're going to lay out on the inside of the opened up carton, trace it, and I just traced it with a ballpoint pen to kind of emboss in the inside of this and then start creasing it. It's really a fun pin to do. Now, my next one is the one that totally got me hooked. And again, a shout out to Becky Ferrant from Inferently Creative. She has the coolest ideas, and a lot of them are recycling ideas. This is a wipe container. How many of you have these? My husband's addicted to wipes. So we have a ton of these empty containers. For some reason, I can't throw them away. They're a great container. I'm not sure what to do with them. So I actually peeled off the label and then coated this with Mod Podge and some fabric. Paper would work great too. And you'll never believe what's inside of this. So here's the larger one. I'll open this up. This actually has grocery sacks. How many of us have a ton of these darn grocery sacks all around our house that are taking over your life? So Becky shows you how to put those together. Here, I'll take a couple out and show you. It's really simple to do. And they come right out. This one has some in it too. I thought these would be great to throw in your car or your truck or your camper so that you always have some sacks handy. So all you want to do is take your bag, flatten it out to get the air out, and then fold it over just like this. Then you're going to want to take the next bag, do the same thing, but you're going to lay the handle over the bottom of the bag, just like that. So when we're twisting, the first twist is the most interesting. You're going to want to just fold it like this and then start rolling. And as you're rolling, make sure you get the handle from that second bag and just keep going. Now my small container has about 12 of these bags in it. The larger one, I lost count. I just kept rolling them up and putting them in the bag. So pretty soon you have a pretty good size one. It fits right inside of here. I love that idea. And Becky did some really cute fabric covered ones that I really liked. So go out, look for the empty containers you have laying around. Pretty soon you're gonna be like me and you're gonna have a box of all these things you can't throw away because you know you're gonna make something one day. And make something. So remember, you can go to my board, Recycled Containers, to get more great ideas. And join me next week when I show you some really fun ways to make your own frames.